Gaffer, I imagine quite a frustrating evening here tonight at Flackwell.
Yeah, more than frustrating. Like I say, it wasn't good enough. Going 1-0 up, we've done really well to get the lead. I thought we started well, we got the lead, and then we kind of went into our shells a little bit. And our two best spells were when we got the lead, and then at the start of the second half is when we kept our shape. The players were disciplined, we took our chance, and then today obviously the goals we conceded were poor once again, and disappointing overall.
For me, there seems to be two main parts of the game that affected us quite badly. One was Luke Neville getting injured, doing his hamstring. By the way, I hope Luke's okay. And the second one was the red card. How did you see both of those moments from your point of view?
Yeah, obviously the injury is injury. It happens, heavy pitch. Luke said he was tight at the weekend, but he got better through the game, so he thought it'd be the same today. On a much heavier pitch today, obviously it's a hamstring injury, so he's going to be out for a while. And then, the sending off, stupidity, call it what you want, needless. That affected us today in the second half.
Despite those moments, we did still have a good go at it. We didn't just sort of roll over and sort of down tools, if you like, and we could have had another couple of chances, couldn't we?
Yeah, but like you say, we didn't really I don't think their keeper made a save. Josh had to make a couple of saves our side. The pitch today, the conditions, it wasn't a pretty game of football. They dealt with it better than we did for longer periods of the game. At times we dealt with it really well, and the two spells that we had throughout the game is when we dealt with the pitch and the conditions and everything else really well, but for too long throughout the game we didn't deal with it to the best of our ability, and that's why we lost the game of football.
Despite the moments we've had tonight, does making having a game on Saturday mean that we can get back to it quite quickly and try and wrong the rights of tonight, or is it not quite as easy as that?
Well, yeah, but we've said that a few times already, so it's at the moment we need to try and get out this little rut that we're in and get a win somehow. There's many ways of winning a game of football, and you can be pretty pass, or you can nick a 1-0 or a set piece or whatever, so we need to find a way to win. Not just Saturday, we've got a game Tuesday, so they're coming thick and fast. We've got the Christmas period coming up as well, where it's game. So it can go either way. You go on a run every Christmas and you pick points up and you're winning, and the feeling's good. And if you're not winning, it's twice as hard. So, like I said, we're in a little rut at the moment. Confident we can get out of it because I know the quality we have in the change room, and I saw how we started the season and the 7 draws that we got against top teams within the league, position-wise. I'm more than confident, but at the moment we need to find a way to win a game of football.
What are you looking for these boys from tonight to Saturday? What kind of was it attitude or just anything that in particular that stood out for you that you think this needs to change? Yeah,
it's not attitude because everyone still running around and they still gave everything that they tried to give, obviously. But defensively, we keep conceding goals. 3 of the goals today came straight through the middle of the pitch, and that's not blaming anyone. That's just a fact. So that needs to stop. 4 goals the other day came straight through the middle of the pitch. If you look at the Slough game when we played them, a lot of goals came through the middle of the pitch. So we can do all the defensive work in the world in training, but something's not clicking in. So does it mean we get new faces in? I don't know. Something needs to change. And that will happen Thursday, going into Saturday and Tuesday.
Thank you very much. I'll see you on Saturday.
Take care.